When we're asked to factorise an expression, what we're being asked to do is to break it down into smaller components. Initially, what we need to do is look for a common factor. So an expression like this one, what we need to do is break it up into parts. Let's first of all consider the whole numbers, which are 9 and 6. And what we need to think about is a factor of both 9 and 6, but also the highest common factor of those two. With a little bit more thought, we realise that 3 is the highest common factor of both 9 and 6. So what we do is we take the 3 outside the first term and also outside the second term. We can see that we've split the first term into 3 multiplied by 3, which is still 9, and the second term we've split into 3 multiplied by 2, which is still 6. Now we have a look at the letters involved in both terms, and we try and look for common letters. We can see that in the first term there's an X, and the second term there's also an X. So what we'll do is we'll take the X outside the front of the first term, place it next to the 3, and there's no X next to the original 3, and we've also taken the X outside the second term, so we've got 3X multiplied by 2Y. What we've got now though is a common term to both of the original terms, that's 3X. So we'll take it outside and leave 3 plus 2Y in brackets. And we can do that in one line once we get better at it. So that's our factorised form. What we need to do now is check to see that it actually works. And we can do that by multiplying out the brackets of the solution that we've got. Let's go through and multiply 3x by the first term, so that's 3x multiplied by 3. And then multiply the 3x by the second part of the bracket, 2y, so 3x multiplied by 2y. Looking at the first part, 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, and then we have the x as well. 3 2's are 6 for the second term, and then we've got the xy. So our solution, 9x plus 6y, takes us back to the original expression, and therefore our factorised form that we achieved in the first place is correct. All we need to write down for the answer is 3x brackets 3 plus 2y close brackets, as you can see in the second line of working.